looks a bit, looks cut from the iPhone. Yeah, that's why I needed to view it from my phone. Oh my god, look at the filter. Hello everyone, welcome to the live. We are trying out our filter options. We're waiting for people to come. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you can see on my, let me see if I'm pointing at the right side. If I point on my, correct. If you see here, you see this moving slideshow here on my left. Yes. These are all the available programs you have for the upcoming June holidays. Yes. Hello, Izzy. How are you? Izzy, have you been to our live before? Welcome to you. So we have 7 programs available for the upcoming June holidays. Are you excited for your month-long break? Of course, it's month-long, so we have a lot of options for you to choose from to have a much more enriching holidays this coming June. Now, I'm talking very early about June because it's April and we are already officially halfway through April. That means to say you have about 15 days, 2 weeks left before our early bird promotion ends. I have PSLE this year. Oh, so you are currently in primary 6. Good. We have actually a lot of programs available for you, and the live session today, which is my I'm gonna go through a lot of grammar drills, so it's gonna be good for you, that you can practice as well from this live session. So yeah, April is our early bird promotion for our June holiday programs. So if you're interested to join the holidays, our holiday programs at the same time, you are certain of the programs you want to join, it might be good to actually sign up now so you can get our early bird gifts. So those of you who are joining during this month, you will actually get a free model composition ebook, which has over 65 model compositions from primary all the way to secondary. And we are giving away a $50 voucher if you sign up for our regular programs. And specifically for our students who will join this one right here, look at what's on top of my screen. If you're joining our June PSLE composition writing crash course, which is amazing, 3 hours intensive crash course, 5 days, you will actually also get an exclusive masterclass ebook, Get a Grip, if you sign up during the early bird period. Yes. Hello, Ozil. Welcome to your Mianbao! Yes, I miss you all. Long time no see. But I went back to a live session yesterday, but I didn't see both of you. So I'm happy to see you all today. So yes, I am showing you the June PSLE composition writing crash course because this one is amazing. 5 days, 3 hours per lesson. You will not only be learning to write a composition, we will go through the entire process, pre-writing all the way to post-writing, so you master the whole thing. On top of that, you will get exclusive model compositions that are created only for this program. And at the same time, you will learn very strong adaptation strategies. And this is the reason why a lot of our PSLE students in the past years have always aced their PSLE examination, composition writing. So today I'm going to go through a lot of grammar drills with you because, ladies and gentlemen, grammar is the foundation of everything. If you want to speak well, if you want to write well in your composition or do well for paper 2, a good grammar foundation is what you need, whether you're in primary or in secondary level, right? So let's go through some of this grammar. Yesterday, we managed to do 3 sets. When I say 3 sets, that means all of you managed to do 30 questions. So I'm challenging you today. I need you to manage 50 questions. Can we do that? Are you up for the challenge? 50 grammar questions. Is that a yes, people? Yes, I am taking that as a yes, of course. All right. Now, let's go through. I am going to start with a PSLE paper. Wow. Sorry, Jason, can I get the bell? Yes, and today you are going to see Mochi. Thank you. Of course, we have a bell because why not? No, I hate this layout again. Mariah, hate is a very strong word. We don't use that word, okay? You will survive. You're a smart girl. Now, Mariah is here. Wow, so many people today. I'm happy to see you all. Okay, very good. Now, today we are going to start with your grammar questions from PSLE 2021. Are you all strong enough to go through this? Yes, of course. Let me adjust it quickly just so I can see it from my phone as well. It's quite challenging. Okay, everyone, question number 1. I can't help blank feel sorry for Xiaomin. Is that how to pronounce it? She lost the contest to that girl despite all her hard work. Now, this is basically like a collocation. What is that phrase that you use for when you're kind of like unable to stop yourself from doing something? I can help what? Unable to stop yourself from doing something. I can help. Okay, Izzy is saying number 2. Sure, see the mods make a dinosaur run. You see, I'm very hardworking. I teach you while I'm running away from a dinosaur. Can you believe that? That's how important you are to me. This is so funny. Okay. Don't get distracted. I need your answer nonetheless. Okay, I'm trying to survive at the moment. Okay, I'm trying to survive at the moment. Number 2, is it? Okay. Number two. You're all saying I can't help but. Is that really the line? Correct. You can't help but. So indeed, the answer is number 2. Okay. So I can't help but notice that she's laughing at my. They're laughing at my my voice like that, or they can't help but laugh at the jokes of the classmate. Yes, sure, the QR code is distracting. It's okay, Mariah, it's there for you, for your own sake. Why remove the dinosaur thing? You're so entertained, ha, Ozil, ha. Okay, number 2, focus. Juliana can be the captain. She's set a good example for the team members over the years. Blank. Question tag. You know this. But be careful, there's a contraction there. If you get the contraction wrongly, you get the answer wrongly as well. This is what they usually do to try and let you fall into a trap, but don't allow to do so. Okay, what do you think is the answer? Question tag type of question. Liza, thank you for sharing the live. You're the best. Okay, she has. Very good. So Ozil here has broken down the contraction for you. So normally there are very easy questions, right, in grammar. But sometimes these examiners, when they build the questions, they kind of like, let's use an easy grammar concept, but let's put a bit of a trap there. So students who are very careless fall for it. I mean, of course, they don't think about it that way, but they're just really trying to test you how careful you are when it comes to applying the grammar concept that you're learning. Okay, so she's is not she is. You know it's not she is because the word after is in past participle form. So she's is she has, not she is, correct? So now that you know it has, you know it's positive. To turn it into negative, sure, you're blushing. Yes, that is artificial. I'm not really blushing in real life. That's a filter. Okay. Now, she has, therefore, if it's positive, we turn it to negative. We add the negative word, which means to say has becomes, you are correct, hasn't, which is number 2. Okay. So, very basic. Okay, later we shall change the filter in a moment as well. Number 3. Oh, where's my precious ring? It was blank these jewelry pieces just yesterday, cried mother. Okay, mother is not happy. I cannot. My phone doesn't actually pieces just yesterday, so the whole question does not actually show in my phone. Let me zoom it out a bit more. A bit more. Okay, now it shows everything. Okay. Sure, when changed now, you so positive, but last time you it's not really the layout, Mariah. Sometimes it's just how the day went, you know. Days can be so busy sometimes. I try my best to make sure I'm still, you know, energetic regardless of how my day went or what's happening in my life, you know. But sometimes it really shows. It's hard to kind of like, you know, put up a face, you know what I'm saying. Hello, Zim Zamzam. It's been so long. Welcome to you. But I do try my best to really stay positive for all of you online. Okay. Where's my pressure string? It was what these jewelry pieces? Izzy is going for number 4. What are all your answers? Ozil. Ozil is also 4. Zim Zam Zam, you have your answer for me. You found each other again, is it? You're happy. Mariah, what's your answer here? Drop it in, please. Now, be very careful with the usage of these answers, ladies and gentlemen. You're also, all of you are going for number 4. Now, first things first, you're saying among these jewelry pieces. Why can't I say in these jewelry pieces? You cannot say in, let's do our cancellation, right? The cancellation method. We cannot say in because it suggests that the ring was inside something. So like more like a box or a specific container. So in, normally you want to use this for like when there is a container. So, but there's none, okay? Within, okay, similar to in, it typically implies being inside the boundaries of something. So was there a very clear boundary? No as well. Around basically means a certain area or within a set of rules, but it's more large. It's larger and abstract. So around cannot. Your correct answer is indeed among. Among, when you say something is located in the middle, that something is in the middle, or surrounded by a group of items, which is exactly the case here. Very good, everyone. Now, moving on to number 4. Kamal made his baby sister blank by playing a game of peekaboo. Okay, made his baby sister what? This is a very commonly tested grammar concept. Can you name it for me? If you've been listening to the live session, you would actually know what is this testing you about. Mariah goes for made his baby sister giggle. Izzy is also going for number 1. What is this pattern here? Can you recognize this, Mariah? Verb noun. Oh, zim zam zam. Very proud of you. You're still remembering it. Correct. Made his baby sister. V and V pattern. If you notice, the second V can either be in base form or in ing. In ing. So we can cancel giggles and giggled. We're left with giggle and giggling. So by usually when they ask you for the ing form, they normally put a very clear clue to ensure that it's in continuous form. If they don't outrightly put it out there, your option is always the base form of the verb, which is giggle. Base form, remember, no S, no ES, no D, no ED, no ing at the end. Just the original form of the verb. Okay, well done. Now, let's go on to number 5. We are actually on a roll. Maybe we can achieve our goal today of actually finishing 50 grammar questions. You all up for it, huh? There is blank truth in what she said. Don't believe her, warned Yong Lee. There is what truth in what she said. You are being tested on your quantifiers here. Izzy is going for number 2. Dropping your answer about 5 seconds, please. Oh, grammar, no S&T. Yes, today's Zim Zam Zam is a grammar drill. So most of the questions all of the questions we're going through are grammar questions. Truth is uncountable. Okay, number 2. Mariah is going for number 2 as well. I like where the thought process is coming from, Izzy. So the first step is always check the modified noun. The modified noun in this case is truth. Truth is correct. You are correct. It's uncountable. So if it's uncountable, right, we can already cancel few, right? Because few is for countable nouns, okay? Now, the second step that you need to follow when you're dealing with quantifiers is, I'm sure, I like your hat. Do I have a hat? Just now. You see, I have a flower. Sure, I missed the lights. That's another reason I don't like this layout. You missed the lights, is it? Now, the second thing I need you to check for context, whether you need a high amount of the modified noun or a low amount of the modified noun. So if they say don't believe her, that basically means there is a low amount of truth. So we can do much because much means high. Some is a certain degree but unspecified. So the best word we can use here is indeed number 2. There is little truth. Sure, did you have a new haircut? Yeah, it's technically called a new haircut, but normally I just literally do a trim. So when my hair grows and I can start feeling it on my shoulders, trim. So not a new hairdo, but a quick trimming. Hi, Sherlyn, welcome to you. Now, everyone, let's move on to number 6. Let's do this halfway through the first sets, okay? Sure, you're green. I am green because I am Alphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West. Okay, now let's move on to number 6. Muthu wished he blanked his mother's advice, but it was too late. Regrets, Muthu, regrets. Now, what do you think is the answer here? Number 6. We are still in number 6. Don't get so excited, huh? Izzy goes for number 1. Muthu wished he heeded his mother's advice. I see. Anyone else wants to give it a try as well? Can do the base, past, and participle. What do you think? Strawberries. Yes. You like strawberries? Okay, Mariah also goes for number 1. Ozo goes for number 1. Now, hi, 3. I see. Okay, so we have number 1 and we have number 3. Hello, 1010 welcome. Okay, so now we have a mix of 1 and 3. So when expressing regret about something, right? When you want to express regret about something that did not happen in the past, we actually use the past perfect tense to show that the action, heeding advice, okay, should have happened before another past action. Okay, so we're kind of looking at this as action 2, and we're kind of looking at this as action 1. That means to say those of you who answered number 3 are the people who are correct. Very good. Okay. So it is indeed number 3. Congratulations, people. Now, number 7. Tom objected to blank on a camping trip as he did not like the outdoor activities. Objected to what? Now, your main clue here is the word to. To is followed by what form of the verb? Sure, if there is a past verb, answer may be past perfect. Might sure say if there's already a past verb in the answer, may be a past perfect. Correct. Correct. Because when you do past perfect, you're basically dealing with 2 past actions. Okay. Now, hello, Clarissa. Welcome to you. Now, everyone, you need to focus. We're trying to go for 50 questions today. Is that too much? We shall see. Now, Tom objected to what? To is a word. Okay, you're all going for going. So, very good, Zim Zam Zom. We actually need to follow it with a gerund. A gerund is the ing form of the verb. Gerund is using the verb as a noun in the sentence. And so for this objective to going, the gerund is actually going, the ing one. Going on a camping trip, as he did not like outdoor activities. Now, moving on to number 8. The peacock was caught by the animal rescue officers and blanked to the zoo. Oh my God. So sad. So sad for the peacock. Okay, now this one is easy, but some of the students are going to fall for the trick that is this question. That is way too many. Okay, Ozo goes for 2. Zim Zam Zom for 1. Star goes for 2. You don't know, is it? Give it a try, easy. It's okay. If you're not sure, drop in an answer nonetheless. So the peacock is still in the zoo, so it's have been. Wow, Zim Zam Zam has an explanation. Now, I have an easier explanation for all of you that will make the answer much, much easier for you to realize. Firstly, okay, there's a word was, right? Was caught. If you just cancel this and think about was caught and was what? What should be? So caught here is in what form? It's in past participle, correct? If you want to parallel it, that means to say you also need the past participle here. Yeah. Hello, Snoopy. Yes, the honored one, welcome back. So, therefore, I try to simplify the sentence for you. That means to say, if the peacock was caught, it was also taken. Okay, so the peacock was caught by the animal and taken to the zoo. So it's number 3. It's number 3. Yeah? It's basically like saying she likes dancing and singing, right? Singing is following the same pattern as dancing, which is ing. We're doing the same thing here. The peacock was caught and was taken to the zoo. Yeah. Now, number 9, let's go to number 9. As God was blank the impression that the hall was empty, he locked it up, not realizing that someone was still in it. You cannot read my handwriting. Okay, sorry, Izzy. I'm going to try to write a bit more legibly for you. Now, as a guard was what the impression? Now, this is very similar to question 1 just now, where you are dealing with a collocation, words that always go together. For this phrase, blank the impression, this usually means that someone believes or assumes something, and usually it's incorrect. Okay? Someone believes or assumes something, usually incorrect. Or mistakenly. Mistakenly. Now, sure, wait 30 seconds for me. Oh my God, that's quite long. I shall try. Okay. Hello, Cheyenne. Is that how I pronounce your name? Cheyenne? Tell me. Billy, Silly Billy is number 4. Oh, 3 and 4. Okay. 4. Okay. Now, I need you to learn this collocation. When when someone is assuming something and they are usually incorrect, you actually say that person is under the impression. That is number 4. So if I use this in another sentence, I would perhaps say, let's say, for example, admin Jason went on to say and complain, like, Mitsuko, he started crying maybe. Mitsuko, why you keep making fun of me? Then I go and say, oh, I'm very sorry. I was under the impression that my jokes were fun to you. I didn't know they were hurting you. So I'm sorry, like that. So it's like I was assuming he was having fun, but I was mistaken because my jokes were not fun after all, like that. So you were under the impression of something. Okay? Now, Char, you never wait for me. I'm waiting for you. I'm still here, what? So you bullied admin Jason in real life. No, I just use it as an example. Okay, last question for set number 1. Number 10. The burglar, blank everyone in the family, had gone out, broke into the house through an open window. Cannot. Okay, sad. But what do you think is the answer? One clue here is that there's 2 commas here, if you can see it clearly. You say answer already. Oh, I did not know that was a waiting that you meant, Sim Zamzom. I'm sorry for that. I was under the impression. The waiting you wanted was just for us to keep going with the life. Okay? Extra info. Very good, Izzy. Snoopy goes for number 4. Izzy goes for number 1. Is it? What? I have 1, 3, and 4. Sure, not funny. I know, I was just explaining it to you. I swear to God, I was not, I actually, that was what I thought earlier. Okay, Mariah is going for number 4. So the burglar, blank everyone in the family had gone out, broke into the house through an open window. So this is an extra info, of course. I need you to really think about, There's an extra info about the subject, and it's talking about a current action. At that point in time, okay? So the answer is indeed number 4. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, hello, Pavlov's Woof Woof. Welcome to all of you. Yes. Now, people, congratulations. You just finished the first set. Our goal is to do 50. We've done 10. So we are 20% done. Okay, let's move on to our next paper, which is this one. It's a 2022 prelim paper. And let's see if we can get through this a bit faster as well. The soldiers, let me see, I'm always checking with my phone, making sure it's not cut off. The soldiers had been briefed on what to do. Blank, there be an emergency. Sure, your hair. What about my hair? It's cool, what? Okay, Mariah is 4, Snoopy goes for 4. So you're all saying the soldiers had been briefed on what to do should there be an emergency. Is it? Nurulain, welcome back to you. The filter. I know. Izzy is also going for number 4. Very good. It is indeed number 4. Should here functions like if. Mhm. I know should we use it for when we talk about obligation or expectations. This time around, it functions as a way to introduce a condition, a conditional clause, which for this case is if. If there will be an emergency or should there be an emergency. Very good. Now, now the doctor recommended that I blank a vision break every 30 minutes of near work. What do you think is the answer? Recommended that I what? What do you think? Now, Izzy goes for number 1. Mariah, you have an answer for me. Drop in your answer, everyone. We are 20% done. We want to do 50 questions. We're only in question 11, question 12. You're all going for number 1. Okay. Recommended here is your very main clue. Why? Recommend. Okay. Now, do keep in mind recommendations. Okay. Why am my eraser very big? Okay. Sorry. Recommendations or demands. I demand also. Or suggestions require subjunctive mood. And when I talk about subjunctive, basically it's like very hypothetical, a hypothetical scenario. Okay, so basically subjunctive mood is we use base form, so that is indeed number 1. So I recommend that you study for the examination. I suggest that you clean the room, or I demand that you listen to the teacher, like that. Okay, Izzy, sure, you say you will make your handwriting. Sorry. Is it still not readable? So sorry. I forgot about it. I'm gonna do it more properly next time. Okay, let's go for number 3. Now, blank, do you expect us to complete our project within an hour? We need more time. Now, we are basically, if you look at this part right here, we are talking about how feasible or doable it is. We're talking about feasibility. So, sorry, my handwriting. I do it properly, Feasibility. Better now. Okay, number 2. Izzy is going for number 2. Cheyenne 2. Zim Zam Zam 2. Okay. How? Okay, Ozil is also going for number 2. Now, the question here is about how the doability. Okay, let me see, make it a bit more easier to, instead of saying feasibility. It's so if you want to ask about the method or the manner in which something is expected to be done, the word is indeed number 2. How? Okay, method or manner. We want to. That was the point of the question. Who is when you ask. Okay, when you ask for the person, and then when is of course time. Where is of course location. Okay, now let's move on to number 4. Now, my elder sister is envious blank my new dress. So we're basically looking for the preposition that goes after envious. Okay, envious blank my new dress. What do you think is a preposition that pairs with it? Okay, let's go. Izzy is 1, Cheyenne is 1, Izzy's okay. How 5 more seconds. Snoopy also goes for 1. So you actually say envious of. You are correct. Very good. Envious of, so relates to the object or condition or possession which is the source of the envy. So if you're going to talk about the source of the envy, you say envious of, then follow it with whatever is the source of the envy. Okay. Sure. Can I screenshot the whole page after? Can. Oh, okay, Ken. I'm very worried about my handwriting. But yes, I will show you the screenshot of the whole page after. Okay. Now, number 5, this is by far blank movie that I have ever watched. Okay. What do you think is the answer? Now, By far is your greatest clue here, because when you say by far, what form are you actually basically talking about? You're comparing this movie to every other movie that you've actually watched. So this is in what form? This is in because that I have ever watched. Very good, Zim Zam Zom. Very proud of you. We are going for the superlative form. So if you're going for superlative, you're not comparing, so it's not more entertaining. We're going for number 3, most entertaining. Most, right? Superlative. Comparing this movie across all the other movies that you have watched. Okay? Very good. So those of you, okay, who wants to do a quick page screenshot, I'm gonna zoom it out very quickly now. 5 seconds, please. Do a screenshot now. A 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. We're good to go, Mariah? Okay. Teacher is blocked. Blocked by what? Okay, if it's blocked by the stickers on top, I'm gonna do half. Okay, I'm gonna do a bit like this. Can I? This one better, right? 5 seconds. A 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Okay, very good. Let's move on to number 6. Remember, overall, this is our question 16. Now, I'm going to pass this test with flying colors blank. Okay, question tag. This one is easy. Do it quickly, please. Type it in. Positive, negative, negative, positive. Let's go. Now, this question tag actually touches on the exceptions to the rule of question tag. Let's see if you can figure it out. Izzy goes for number 2. Mariah goes for number 4. Okay, Izzy reconsidered and it's going for number 4. Greg, not Greg, and Zim Zam Zom are both going for number 4. So I'm actually proud of you. Oh, very good. I say 4 because say so. Huh? Oh, they're so cute. There's a duck. There's a duck.
You don't have to do like a based on the sign.
Ah, so if I really, I can interact with it.
Yeah, that's the same.
Hold on. No. Okay, I do the other hand. So that means I say, oh. So if I do this, hold on. This is so funny. Okay, people. This is so funny. I didn't know we could interact. It's an interactive filter. So cute. Okay. Now, the dog's reaction will be based on how correct and wrong your answers are, huh? Okay. Now, for this case, I'm is I am, right? I am. So this is positive, correct? So positive for I am, you don't say am I not, okay? It's one irregularity of the question tag rule, okay? When you say I am, the negative version of it is actually aren't I, okay? Aren't I? Now, sure, what if the question is I am not, okay? Let's just say, imagine the question is I am not, okay? What do you think then is a question tag? Let's see how the duck will reply to your answer. What is the question tag if the statement is I am not? Am I? What? Very good. The duck is happy. Like that. So good job. So that's one irregularity. So that's why I always tell you, of course, we master the grammar rule or English rules at the same time. You have to be careful because that's how it cannot be a hard and fast rule. Sometimes there's always exception to the rule. So number 6, you're all correct. It's indeed number 4. Good job. Now, number 7. People who work at night have to get used to blank in the daytime. Used to what? Now, get used to very similar to one of the questions you have actually just tried to answer earlier, which is what? Izzy is going for number 4. Get used to sleeping. Mariah is also for number 4. That means to say what form. Cheyenne is also going for number 4. What form do you think are we putting here? Very good, Zim Zam Zom. Again, we need a gerund after this. Okay. Therefore, your answer number 4 is correct. Well done. No, it's always have to be like this. It's better to use the left hand. But I'm left-handed, so it's kind of hard. Now, number 8. Advice about possible career choices. Blank to the students who are interested to know more. What do you think? Sure, since when was English so complicated? It's just English. I'm happy you don't find it complicated. For me, learning a language is always not that easy, especially if you really want to perform well for it, because language is always evolving. So rules also evolve. Yep. You can't see the whole sentence. Sorry. Let me zoom it out for you a bit more. Let me zoom it out a bit more, so slightly. I understand what you mean. I'm looking at it as well in my phone. One missing letter. Okay, this is good now. Now, advice about possible career choices. Blank to the students who are interested to know more. Snoopy 2, Izzy 2 are given, is it? Not Greg is also given 2. Now, this is one of those, I am going to give you something now. I will show you the result, the reaction of the duck. So sana. Now, this is one of those instances where they give you a very long subject. So you have to be very careful at figuring out what the subject is. So advice about possible career choices. The main subject is actually advice. And advice here is singular. Okay? So we can already cancel are, we can already cancel have given, because these two are for plural. You're left with is given and has given. Now, that leaves you with number. Very good. Thank you for reconsidering your answer. Yeah, it's actually number 1, is given. We cannot do has given because this is for active voice. But the question is actually in passive voice. This one is in passive. So it has to be is given. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Now, let's move on to number 9. Blank, you continue to work hard. You will not achieve your goals. Sure, I answered 1 earlier. One ever say, so sorry. Did I tell you were wrong? If you answered number 1, then congratulations, madam. Good job. Now, you continue to work hard. You will not achieve your goals. Okay, this one is quite straightforward. It talks about condition. And then there's one very specific condition. And then it can be done. Okay. OMG, there's a doc. Yes, there's a doc. And the doc actually reacts to your answers, Ozil. Let's see. I'll show you the reaction, Ozil. Ozil, what is your answer for this one? Cheyenne is going for 3. 3 Izzy. Ozil is going for number 3. Now, Ozil, the doc is happy because your answer is correct. Have a look at the doc's reaction to your answer. So the duck is happy, like that. So we all want to keep the duck happy, huh? Okay, good job. Last question for this set. This is our 20th question. That would mean to say we will be 40% done. Now, neither of the twins blank to join in the game, but they have offered to organize it. What do you think? Now, what do you think? Neither of the twins. Be careful. This is a very tricky subject verb agreement question. No, I don't want to keep it happy. I want to eat. Mariah! Don't do that. The duck is angry. Did you see that? The duck said no. Have you all watched that video about the duck song? I highly suggest this. Go to YouTube after the live. After the live, not now. Okay? And watch the duck song. I love it. It's a very beautiful story. Okay, what is your answer for number 10? Neither of the twins want, I see. Nasi goreng goes for number 3, wanted. Okay. Um, okay, answer. The duck angry. You're also going for number 2, is it? So, okay, very quickly and learn this and master this rule. When you see neither of, it's always singular. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing for either of. Mm-hmm. So that means to say, the answer is number 2. Indeed, very good. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's always singular. Now, it's a different story if the BFF is there. When I say BFF, when you see neither nor and either or. If the BFF is there, you look at the subject closest to the blank to discover if it's singular or plural. In other case, if the best friend is not there, neither of and either of, it's always singular. Okay? So, if you want to do a screenshot, you can do it now. Hold on, let me zoom it out properly for you. You had an issue with the tops, the sticker at the top. Give me a moment. Is this good enough? I think this is good enough, no? This is the best I can do for you. This is already the most zoom out I can do. Why isn't it wanted? Okay, good question, Snoopy. Next question quickly. Oh, Zim Zam Zam, don't rush me. Mm-hmm. Okay, Mariah done. Now, Netherlands seems to join the game, but they have offered to organize it. So you see, they have offered. So that means to say, if it's in present perfect, that means to say the whole action is not done. So it's not completely in the past. Okay, so we're doing present tense instead because the whole thing is not completely done. We can only do past tense if it's fully done in the past. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now we're moving on to set 3. Which time? Oh, it's 6:26. Yesterday we only managed 30 questions. I think now we can do more. Okay. Very good, everyone. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see. I want to do this. River Valley paper 2019. It's an essay 1. Let's go and try. Let me see if the whole question shows here. Hold on, let me zoom it out a bit. Okay. Now, sure, 34 minutes left. Okay. 2019. Yes. Okay. Now, Sonia has the blank chapters left to read in the class. What do you think is the answer? Ozil 2 is the 2. I see. Has the fewest, is it? Fewest chapters left to read in the class. Now, let's see, it's going back to comparative and superlative. So if you are going first things first, chapters is countable. You can count chapters, right? And when you say in the class, you're basically doing like comparing it to the entire class, correct? So we actually, indeed, you're correct, it's number 2. Has the fewest chapters left to read in the class. Good job, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Now, least, nonetheless, let me explain why the other ones are not correct. Least is for uncountable. That's why it matters. I had to highlight that chapters is countable. Okay, least and lesser is comparative, so we cannot do comparative. So number 1 and number 4 is basically because there are 4 comparative form, not for superlative. Okay. Now, I was once lost, but I'm found. I got my feet on solid. Oh my God. Here we are with the song lyrics again, Mariah. Number 2, they could not help but blank the article posted on social media about bullying. They could not help but what? Funnily, the first question we ever, if you remember correctly, the first question we dealt with was exactly almost the same pattern of the sentence. It's just that the blank now is the word after but. Okay. Now, what do you think? What do you think? When you say this line, we could not help but what? It's always followed by what form of the verb? Okay. Izzy goes for number 1. Now, okay, Cheyenne for number 1 as well. Also number 1, correct, because could not help but is always followed by base form. I can't help but notice. I can't help but laugh. I can't help but see. I can't help but get angry. So if you notice, it's followed by base form. Base form here is indeed number 1. Good job, people. Wow. We are still in the running of finishing our goal for today. Now, moving on to number 3. The family blank house was burned down, was devastated. What do you think is the answer? We are looking for, okay, the house is owned by the family. Okay, that's what we want to mean in this sentence. If you want to talk about ownership and possession, what word are you looking for? Type it in. Come on, people. You are all on a roll. We're going to finish all the questions we want to finish today. Okay, Izzy goes for number 3. Ozil goes for number 1, 3, 4. Okay, we have a mix of answers. Everyone, my clue for you once again is we are talking about ownership here. We want to talk about the house owned by the family, or we want to talk about the family being the owners of the house. So for this case, hello Alex George. Yes, Snoopy, very good. The answer is number 4. Yes. Now, Ozil, we cannot use number 3. The hamburger rule does not apply because remember, hamburger, it has to be sandwiched by a noun and a pronoun that refers to people. House is not a person, so it cannot be. At the same time, we are looking for the concept of possession or ownership here. Okay, so the word that we're looking for is whose. Okay, yes. Do keep in mind the rule, Ozil, between two nouns and pronouns that are referring to people, not items. Okay. And another extension to that is these two people that are sandwiching the whom word has to be referring to two different people. If this refers to the same person, the hamburger rule does not apply. Okay. Okay, now clear with that? Let's move on to number 4. Jane and Blank planned to complete the project by the end of the month. Jane and who, huh? Now, there's a very easy way to figure this out. Sure, I don't think Mariah is okay. She's talking nonsense. She's typing song lyrics. Let her be, Izzy. She's not crazy, okay? I can remember from Sir James McDonald's video. Yes, I know, Ozo. I'm happy you remember the video. Yeah. Now, sure, I don't think Mariah. Okay, I'm reading the same comment. Type in your answer for number 4, please. There's a very easy way to deal with this question. Type it in if you are okay. Oh, what happens if I actually show my palm? I want to see how the. Oh, that's when the dog gets angry. I see. Okay, Izzy is number 2. Okay, the one with the Malaysian flag. Is it Malaysian flag? Am I correct, Jason? Flag of Malaysia, right? Huh? It is right. Yeah, the one, because the name is Chinese. So I cannot read it. Yes, okay. They say yes. Okay, thank you for confirming. Because it's quite small. Yeah. Okay, All right. The answer is number 2 and number 4. Okay, Jane and himself. I don't understand the question. So I'll tell you what, Ozil. Think of the second person that Jane, let's say it's Jane and Ozil. Okay? But for Ozil, I don't want to mention your name. I want to mention a pronoun instead. So what word do you use instead? Okay, so Cheyenne is going for number 3. Now, this is a very classic confusing question where the solution is basically the same way you deal with I versus me. Okay? He or him is basically the same problem as I versus me. And what is the technique I always teach you when you're confused whether to use I or me? I always tell you something. Sure, I'm not sure whether to use I or me. What do? You do what? You cancel the other subject, right? So, for example, if I cancel Jane and, what do you put at the beginning of the sentence? Yes, very good. Congratulations. He planned, okay? So it's number 1. your concept of he versus him is the same issue whether it's subject or an object. But for this case, it's a subject. It's the doer of the action. So that means to say, if you're looking for the subject, you need he, not him. Okay? Jane and he plan to complete their project by the end of the month. So it's number one, peoples. Okay? Now, number 5, the marathon that Frank is participating in begins blank sunrise. Begins what? Okay. This is a very classic testing you on a classic question testing you on your preposition usage. Your clue here is sunrise. How specific is sunrise or not? It depends. That means to say you will have to decide what do you think is the answer. One, Izzy is going for number 1. I need screenshot later. I eat. Okay, yeah. Snoopy is also going for number 1. 5 more seconds. Let's see. Oh my God, we can proceed to set number 4. We have the time, people. I'm so proud of all of you. We can finish 50 questions today. Let's go. Now, oh, we still at number 5. Sorry, we're still halfway through. So we're basically in question 35. Okay. Yeah. Is it number 1? Okay. Indeed, you are correct. Snoopy on Ozil and Izzy. So I had to use it for very specific, very specific point in time, which is sunrise. By is used to no later than. So if you talk about time, right? By, I need this by tomorrow. I need this by Friday. So when you use it that way, you no later than. It's like no later than Friday, basically. Okay. So not the correct answer. In is used for longer time periods. That's why you usually say in May, you usually use in for months or just years in 2020, in 2030, like that. Okay, longer time periods. Okay, and from, of course, is where it's coming from. So it cannot be from. Okay, or for duration of time for in. All right, very good. Let's move on to number, oh, sorry, Mariah, are you there? Do you want to do a screenshot now or not yet? We do later. Let's go for number 6. Okay, this is basically question 36. Okay, 36. Let's move on. Now, yeah, it doesn't show all the words. Let me zoom it out a bit. No, not yet, is it? Okay, Mariah, now is the time. Do the screenshot now. Let's go. This is the most I can do for you for the zooming. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All good, Mariah? Now we move on to number 6, okay? The brilliant detective, blank the brilliant detective work, the kidnapping case was never solved, okay? So basically here, it's pretty straightforward that brilliant detective work is like, yeah, so nice. Kidnapping case never solved, like, so that is why if we are putting together 2 contrasting ideas, the word that you use is Ozil and Izzy. Very good. Well done. That's number 1. Oh, so cute, you, Mariah, using the word salamat. Well, yes, you're welcome. Yes, that is number 1, despite. Now, although and even though here are actually also words that you can use to put together contrasting ideas. It's just that grammatically it has to be despite here because it's followed by a noun phrase. Okay. If you use even though, it's followed by a subject plus verb. Okay. Now let's move on to number 7. All the equipment blank in tip-top condition, announced Lucy as she looked at the equipment she was checking. What do you think is the answer? This one you might. Okay, just to give you so far, the dog is happy, so you have to see the happy disposition of the dog. Yay! Don't get the dog angry this time. Ozil, you're going for R, is it? Who else wants to give this a try? I'll give you about 10 more seconds and then let's discuss. Snoopy goes for number 1. Oh, we have 1 and 2, is it? Okay, so now I think it goes back to the question on equipment. Is equipment singular or plural? Now, first things first, all, okay? All does not tell you anything. It's because all can be singular, all can be plural. It depends on the noun being used with it, okay? So all does not really tell you anything. You have to go to what the all is talking about. We go back to then equipment, okay? Now, equipment is actually here considered uncountable. If it's uncountable, it's treated as a singular noun. Mhm. Therefore, the answer is announced. All the way in tip-top condition, we need a present tense. So the answer here, ladies and gentlemen, is number 1. Are we clear? Is it because it is? Okay, first things first. Ozil, to answer your question, all is plural. It's not. All is singular. All can also be plural. Yeah. It depends on what you pair all with. So all here in this case is paired with equipment. Equipment like baggage, like luggage, it's considered uncountable. Therefore, it's considered singular. Equipment works like like the word baggage and luggage. These words are considered uncountable, therefore they're singular. I know it sounds weird, Izzy, but that's basically it. In the English language, equipment is considered uncountable. And that's why they like to use these words in examinations, because like, oh, let's use the one that sounds kind of weird, but still correct grammatically. Furniture as well is uncountable, am I right? Yes, Cheyenne. Furniture is also the same case. Yeah. That's why for this case, it's singular and it's is. And going back as well to what Ozil said just now, all is not always plural. It can be singular as well. So that's why you say like all the water is gone, right? Or all the children are happy. So all will follow whatever noun is being paired with it. Now, number 8, okay? Walter saved up his pocket money to buy blank ukulele for himself. What do you think is the answer for this one? Now, this is a classic question where you're being tested to use a or n, depending on how the sound starts. Goods. How about goods, teacher? All the goods. In my head at the moment, goods is considered plural. Goods and services. But I shall check that. Pavlov's woof woof. I'm interested to know. I want to make sure I'm giving you the correct answer. I'll look it up and tell you when I go live next time. Number 1. It's a U sound. Very good, Pavlov. So ukulele, basically, if you listen to how the first syllable sounds, you, it's like you're saying you, right? Therefore, sound-wise, it does not technically start with a vowel. So therefore, it technically kind of starts with a consonant if you listen to how the sound starts, okay? Now, Izzy, you're gonna go, is it? Thank you for joining the live today, Izzy. See you again. Tomorrow, I'm not going live because tomorrow I'm not working, but we have live sessions tomorrow with, who's live tomorrow, huh? Let me see. Okay, Teacher Rin and, Yahweh. Teacher Rin and Teacher Yahweh will be with you, okay? They're same time in the afternoon. That will be about 4 o'clock until this time around. Yahweh and Teacher Rin will be with you. Okay. Now, ukulele, going back to this, a or an, it's not with the beginning letter. It's not, don't look at the spelling. I need you to look at the beginning sound. If the beginning sound is vowel, that's why you say an. But for the beginning sound of ukulele, it starts with kind of Y. So it's number, you know what I'm saying? It's number 1. It's ukulele. Very good, people. Okay. Now, number 9, we had to move out of our house. The opposite rule for an hour. Correct. So that's basically where you say a house, because house, when you hear the pronunciation, it's it starts with H. But when you pronounce hour, you kind of pronounce it with silent H. You kind of starts with O, right? Hour. So that's why it's a house, but it's an hour. So it depends on the beginning sound, okay? Now, why Teacher Ja no live? Oh, Teacher Ja is no longer with us, but because she's some of our staff here are with us for a few months, and then they continue with their academic studies after. But no worries. We are preparing a few more live sessions, special live sessions. Teacher Ja may actually join us again. She may come back from time to time to do some live sessions for us. So let's see and plan out the next live sessions first, because she'd be happy to join us for more live sessions in the future. I'm so sad now. Don't worry. we are going to be talking about possibilities of her still doing some live sessions if her schedule will permit. Same thing for our same thing for Royston. Some of you were asking for about Royston just now. He already started school again, peoples. Yeah, so that's why. But from time to time, when he has free time, he will be dropping by and saying hi to all of you. Yeah. So number 9, we had to move out of our house for a month as the leaking roof was blank repair. Okay, this one easy. Blank repair when something is being repaired or is in the process of being fixed. What is the collocation that you usually say? This one very straightforward. Okay, 444, very good. Oh, no more duck. Okay, my duck. Okay, it's for under repair. Collocation, very good. Now, number 10, they blank know each other, but they're talking like old friends. This one is easy. What do you think is the answer? I'm getting a heart attack. Don't say that joke, Mariah. That is scary, huh? Now, last number, please. It's 6:45. I'm hoping to do one more set with all of you. Let's go. Now, Pavlov goes for number 3. Snoopy also goes for number 3. Pavlov, Snoopy, Cheyenne. Very good. Well done. They hardly know each other. So, but they talk like they're old friends. Good job. Let's do this. Yesterday we only managed 30 questions, but today, you all people, we will manage 40. Okay, let's go. So we are going to do one more set, and you're all very strong people. We can do this. Okay. Let's do this Mahabodhi paper. Let's see. And see if you can do this, peoples of the world, peoples. Let's go. Okay, now, your wish to go to both how do you pronounce these places? Hangzhou and Nanjing, is it? Taken me by surprise. Are you sure you want to go for both overseas trips? My classmate asked me. What do you think is the answer? Why is it not rarely? Okay, good question. Let me go back to the question. Very quickly. Where is that paper? Is it this one? River Valley. So let's talk about very quickly. Hold on. Where is it, huh? Where is it? Is it the River Valley one? This one. Okay. Now, let's go through. Subject is wish, singular. Okay, you are already in the next paper. Rarely and hardly. So when you talk about rarely, it means rarely means infrequently. Okay. When you say hardly, that basically means barely or almost not. When you say they barely knew each other, or they had very little prior knowledge of each other, but they're not talking. So what you want to say in this sentence is that they barely know each other, and they had very little time together before, but they are talking like old friends. But rarely goes for more towards the frequency, more than them having very little prior knowledge of each other. That's why rarely is not the word, because rarely goes for frequency, like how often, which is infrequent. But for this case, it has to be hardly. Seldom also kind of means rarely. Let me just go through this. Seldom also kind of means rarely and would create the same issue as rarely, like because it suggests that there was some level of knowing each other when you say rarely. Because infrequently, but then there is some regularity to it, right? Never, of course, not at any time. It would imply that they had absolutely no prior interaction. Ken? Okay. Where was I? Let's do this paper. Now, your wish to go to both. Okay, so Pavlov, you say you're welcome. I'm going to call you full stop. Okay, Pavlov, you're saying number 1, subject is wish. You're going for singular. Is it? Now, Cheyenne also goes for number 1. This one is quite easy because you are correct. Thank you for breaking it down for me. This one is singular. Also, you will see that taken here is in past participle. So, has, have, and had. I can use has, have, and had. But in this case, we are looking for present perfect. Present perfect tense. And singular can cancel have already. Has and had. If you use had, then you know you'd have to do past perfect. Past perfect would mean to say two past actions happening one after the other. But this one, no two past actions. We're just talking about the wish. Okay? So it is indeed number one. Very good. Oh my God, people, we can do this. Hello, Pistachio Boo. Welcome back to the live. Okay, now we have to finish this before we end. He can go on the learning journey, blank his consent form is signed. Let's go. We are looking for the word that means only if. Only if means, Charlene, welcome back to you. We're trying to finish this before the 7 p.m. live ends. Number three, very good. You're going for provided. Provided does mean only if. Very good. Good job. Number 3. Now, I owe my success blank the education that I have gone through. Okay. When you say I owe something blank, okay, it's a collocation. If you want to talk about you attribute your success or your results to something, you usually say I owe something blank. What is the word that you pair with it? Cheyenne goes for number 2. Anyone else wants to give it a try? 5 seconds. Come on, people. We can do this. We can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cheyenne, very good. You owe something too. I owe my success too. I owe my comfort, my comfortable life to my parents, like that. Number 2, well done. Number 4, the Tans blank could not recognize their house after Madam City helped to clean it. Okay, the Tans what? You want to talk about a reflexive pronoun here that still refers to the Tans. What is the reflexive pronoun? Reflexive pronoun, you want to talk about the same subject that you just mentioned. Okay. Snoopy was fast. Snoopy is Pistachio. Thank you for sharing the live. Full stop is also going for number 4. The Tans themselves. Very good. So you are looking for a reflexive pronoun that refers to the very same subject, which is the Tans, and we're needing plural reflexive pronoun. So that is indeed number 4. So itself cannot because it's singular. Herself cannot also. That's one person as well. Ourselves, it does not include the speaker. Now, number 5, good job, people. Judith will not give up blank challenging the task is. Will not give up what? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Now, we are looking for the word that pairs with the word challenging. It's like saying no matter how. What's another word that you can use to say no matter how? Okay, Snoopy goes for number 3. However challenging the task is. Full stop goes for number 2. Okay, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the answer is indeed number 3. Now, full stop, we can do despite, but we have to change the grammatical structure of the sentence. Judith will not give up despite, okay, if you say despite, right, you're gonna say despite challenging the task is. You have to say despite how challenging the task is, or despite the challenging task. Okay, for this case, for this grammar structure, it has to be however challenging the task is, because however here functions like no matter how. However hard she tried, she cannot make it, kind of like that. Okay, now number 6, let's go, people. We can make it. I noticed a figure blank in the bushes and went to investigate. V and V, ladies and gentlemen. Noticed a figure. What do you think is the answer? Let's go, drop it in. And what did I usually tell you? When you see a V and V pattern, you only have 2 options for the second verb. It's either in base form, which in this case is not one of your options. There's no base form here. Base form is move, without the S, without the D, without the ing. The second option you have for V and V is the ing form. I noticed a figure moving. Very good. That's number 3. Good job. Greg, Cheyenne, Snoopy, and full stop. Now, my sister is a very good singer. She blanked the competition if she had not lost her voice. She blanked the competition if she had not lost her voice. This is dealing with conditionals. Okay, remember the conditionals I told you? There's conditional 3 types. 3 types of conditional. Look at your if statement. Your if statement is had plus past participle. If your if statement is had plus past participle, your answer should be, the second statement will be 444. Very good. Because this is conditional type 3. That means to say, when you deal with type 3, it already happened. There's nothing you can do about it anymore. So she already lost. That's why you're just looking back to say, she would have won the competition if she had not lost her voice. So that's conditional type 3. Very good. Number 8, my goodness, we can make it. Yes, very proud of you. He'd lend us his bicycle blankie. I asked my brother when I learned that he was going to borrow a bicycle from Mr. Tang. Another question tag. You have a contraction here. Can you spell it out for me properly so we can figure out what's the answer for this? He'd here is a short form for what two words? Can you tell me, please? He'd is what? He would. Very good, Pavlov. So if it's he would, right? This is positive. And he would lend us his bicycle. So that means to say this is positive. We turn it into negative. We just add the word not. So it is indeed number 4. So just be careful. When you see contractions, spell it out properly, the two words, and then read the whole sentence again if it makes sense. Okay? He would lend us his bicycle. Okay, that makes sense. Then proceed to answer the whole sentence. Number 9. My God, lots of questions, people. Lots of questions. The plates, unlike that bowl, blank cheap so you can get 5 with the money you have. What do you think is the answer? Be careful with which subject is the right subject for this sentence. Let's go. Pavlov goes for R. You're looking at what subject, please? R. Very good. Because what's the subject here? Can you tell me quickly? The subject here is what? The bowl, the plates, the money. Now, comma here. This is extra info. The main subject is the plates. Okay, here you go. Okay, now so you can get 5 when the money you have. We are looking at present tense. So that means to say you are correct. It is indeed number 2. And last number, strong people. Very proud of all of you. This is our 40th question. You basically managed to practice 40 grammar questions. The minute I saw the bag, I knew blank that was. We are back to this question. You've been tested on this in the past few questions just now. Okay. Pavlov goes for number 4. Is it whose? That was. Snoopy also goes for number 4. Again, you immediately knew the owner. So if you want to talk about ownership one more time, good job, people. It's whose. Ownership. You're talking about who owns the bag because you know the person who is the owner of the bag. Good job. I'm very proud of you. Congratulations, everyone. With the 3 minutes I have left, I would like to thank you for joining my live today. You're going to have a long weekend because this coming Friday is a public holiday, so I hope you enjoy your long weekend. At the same time, think about if you would like to join us for our June holiday program. There's 7 programs in total. One of them is our June PSLE Composition Writing Crash Course. It's 5 days of very good practice, intensive practice to help you go through the entire writing process from the time you unpack and understand the compo question all the way to choosing the picture, writing the best composition story to answer the question, and even editing your work. Okay, and even strongest is like adapting the right stories. Of course, there's 7 total programs. We have specifically just oral programs from primary 1 all the way to primary 6, and then composition writing for primary 1 and 2. At the same time, if you want to do a more comprehensive practice, we have English paper 2 plus oral in a week. We have quite a lot of available timings for you because it's a month long. So depending on which week you're available, we can talk about it and see if there's available classes for you. So thank you so much, everyone. Happy to see you all today. If you haven't followed us yet, please do so we can do more live sessions together. Thank you and goodbye.